everyone. I hope everyone's had a good week. I'm going to show you some of the, or I'm going to do a card using some of the new dies from the Autumn Winter catalogue, which comes out on the 4th of August. I've been after some Snowflake dies for a long time and I haven't found anything that I really liked, but I liked these. So I did buy the bundle, and I bought the ribbon, and I bought the DSP. I was going to buy the embossing folder, but it was out of stock at the time. So I'll show you what I've made. Again, it was inspired by somebody from YouTube this time. I don't know what her name is, but I can't remember. Anyway, this is the card, and it's using, oh yeah, they got some balmy blue glitter paper, which is really pretty. So I'm using some of that. There's the DSP. That's the stamp set, but I'll show you what I did in a minute, but I'll show you some of the stuff. So that's the stamp set, and it's got coordinating dies that go with it. It's got loads of sayings, sentiments in there. So that's the stamp set and the dies. This is the DSP. It's called Snowflake Splendor, and it's got lots of different snowflake pictures, but it's using Highland Heather, Costa Cabana, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Pool Party, and Whisper White. Lots of different colours that you can match up with that. And then here is the Balmy Blue glitter paper. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So there's the Snowflake Wishes and dies are $51.25 as a bundle. And then I've used a couple, these smaller snowflakes are from the Christmas layers, but you don't have to use this one. It's just got a really small, die in it, which I thought was quite useful, just to sort of fill out some of the spaces. Also going to be using an oval die. We're also going to be using the Stamparatus today, because this is stamped in Balmy Blue, and then I stamped it again with Versamark, and then heat embossed that with clear embossing powder, so it sort of stands out a bit. I also bought some of these really tiny snowflake adhesives, which is on page 29. And you get 2 lots, and I put a few just down the bottom. So doing that. There's the ribbon, absolutely beautiful, iridescent ribbon. Don't know if you can see that. So shall we get started? So your measurements for your card is our normal A6 card, and then you need a back mat of 14.3 by 10, and then I've used, this is pearlescent card, which I've used for my wedding cards, but this is pearlescent card, and I've used a 13.8 by 6, which will go up there, and then this is what they call an inlay, I think this is the technique. And then we got a smaller piece for our sentiment, which is 9.5 by 5. And then the DSP is 13.8 by 4, which will go down there. And then I've got this strip of ribbon that goes around the bottom of it. And then I've made a little bow with some of the ribbon. So I've already pre-cut some of these out, because you don't want me waiting for me to be cutting them out. Well, you just look at a blank thing. So I've cut all these out already. So the glimmer paper is, you need 9.5 by 6 to cut out all these. You can fit them all in, but you know, just, you know what we're like. And then the snowflakes I've cut out of this and the other one, I've just saved them because they can go on another project at some point. So let's get going, shall we? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this. Oh, let's stick this one first. And I'm doing it wet glue because you can get right onto those, because you don't want any of it lifting up. Get right into the... I'm going to put that onto the balmy blue. I'm going to do it that way, I think. And again, this one, it's beautiful both sides. Might use that side this time, I think. Well, you could do either side, couldn't you, really? Okay, so I'm going to do the other side, I think. I might just lift that up a bit and put the paper underneath. Let's cut a little bit on the bit bigger side. That's better. And I'm going to put my ribbon across. No, I'm going to put these in, I think. Well, this one in anyway. I'll just lie that in there. And you just stick that with ordinary wet glue. And then I'll put the ribbon on, because this one comes down a little bit low there. You could easily put this on a double-sided adhesive tape and then cut it out with the tape already attached, so then you just have to pull off the backing. But I think wet glue is good. And the nice thing about this, if I haven't got any matching up to do, you can just put it in. I didn't have to check that it all fitted, because I know that each one will fit. So that's one. I'll just put my my bit of ribbon on the back. Okay, and then I'm just going to adhere that to the front of the card. And I'll put these in there, put all these in. Again, it doesn't matter how you put it in as long as it goes, because everyone's exactly the same. You're not rushing to do this one. This one. Let's do these two. I'm going to set that to one side for it to dry a little bit, and then I'm just going to do the stamping now. So I've already set up my sentiment, and it's May Your Seasons Sparkle. So what I need to do is just put that on there and then set that down. Just make sure that is in the place where you want it to be, and it is. And then I'm just going to ink that up with Balmy Blue. And the nice thing about this is if you don't stamp out the first time, which it has, lovely, then you can actually ink it up again and stamp it again. So I'll just wash that off a minute, wipe that off, and then I will ink it up with Versamark. Get my embossing powder ready. And you go over the same bit, which is great. And take that off of there. I'll do with that in a minute. Get this ready. And this is clear embossing powder. Lovely. Just put that on there. And then I'll just heat emboss this. Do it from underneath because the paper, the card will bend. Go. So that's that done. Now I'm just gonna cut that out there like that. Be back in 2 minutes. And then I'm just going to get a dauber and go around the edges with balmy blue. I've done it on the same pearlescent card as what I've done the snowflakes on. But if you haven't got pearlescent card, just use ordinary white, whisper white. And I'm going to bring that back in. And then I'm going to put that up on dimensionals back there, I think. I'm going to put that about there, I think. And then I'm going to use a glue dot for the bow because I think hot glue on this ribbon will melt it. So I'm going to use glue dots on this one. I hardly ever use glue dots. I'm going to put a couple on. I put 2 on. That should be okay. And I should put it up about, yeah, put it about there. And then the last thing I need to do is just put a few of these, I suppose they are iridescent, but they're like a pinky iridescent, these ones are. They've already got like tiny glue dots on the back of them, so you don't even have to think about where's one there, right on the edge. I'm going to put one in that. Oh, that one is really iridescent, this one is. I'll put one there, I think. Yeah, these are clear iridescent and those are white iridescent. Never noticed that before. Okay, there's another white one there. There's this. There's its glue dot. I'll use the white one, I think. One, two. Yeah, put one there. There we go. Put these away. And there's our card. Very pretty. I really like this set. I think I'll be doing quite a bit with this set. Anyway, well, if you've got any snowflake stamps dies yourself, have a go. Ah, there's one thing I did forget. Donut is in the stamp set. There's some little snowflakes, and then I'm just going to use that to stamp it off. I'm just going to do a few in between, just just to break up that white of it. I did it on this as well. That just breaks up the white. Obviously do it before you actually adhere it to your card. It's much easier. Anyway, all done. Don't need to have any masses. But there you go. Okay, I'll see you all next week.